Hi guys, Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a shave with the Mystic Waters Indian Summer Soap. This soap was a soap that was entered into the soap scent-off competition last year by Mystic Waters. And this soap, you know, has kind of those scents that you associate with the holiday season. Kind of smells like a potpourri. It's got some cinnamon, nutmeg, maybe a little bit of cedarwood in there, but kind of that holiday scent that we're all familiar with. That scent off, there were some other nice smelling soaps that were entered into that as well. I think that scent off is what brought about some of the scents that you are using this fall, like the Barrister Man Hollows, the How to Grow a Mustache Pumpkin Pie, the Cider House 5 from Pedal Pusher's Fancies, and then this Indian Summer. Can't remember if there were any more in there. Those are the ones that seem to stick out in my mind. Anyways, this is the one from Mystic Waters. It's the one that I have, and I'm going to use it today just for the heck of it. I haven't used it for a while. It's been sitting back there on my shelf, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. And today I'm going to be using a relatively new brush. It's not a new brand for me, but it's a new brush, and this is the Savile Row 3824. This has got the kind of MEN style handle, and this is a 24mm finest silver tip brush, and so far I'm really liking it. I like my other Savile Row brush, so I'm anxious to use this one in the video for you. So a little bit smaller than my 26mm, but still really nice. And then for my razor today, I'm going to be using the this is my rhodium plated Aristocrat. The had this replated by Razors Emporium here in Phoenix, and they did a great job on it. I'm loving this razor, and I really love the look of that rhodium plating on there. It just turned out great. And this also was they did a little refurbish on this as well, and the opening mechanism is just, you know, smooth as can be. So I couldn't be happier with the way this razor turned out. So thanks to the guys at Razors Emporium for doing that for me. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. I've applied a pre-shave. The pre-shave that I used today was the Perazzo Green. I also just took a shower, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not going to do anything special with this soap. I know I did a video with Mystic Waters and a synthetic brush where I loaded it dry, but I'm just basically shipped this brush out. I didn't squeeze it out, and I'm just going to go ahead and start loading the soap from the puck, and just going to do my normal routine. I'm not going to do any sort of special handling of the soap or dry loading, and we'll see how this turns out. Some of the other Mystic Water soaps I have seem to be fairly finicky as far as water goes, and we'll see how this one works. My recollection with this one is that it seemed to lather easier than some of the other Mystic Water soaps I have. I don't know if there was some change in the formulation. I looked at the ingredients. It looks pretty much, the ingredients list is basically the same as all the other ones. So there you go. Just loaded the brush there, give it a nice loading. But for some reason this one seems to work a little bit better, and I'm not really sure why. So that's looking pretty good. We'll see how the lather holds up. I think kind of my experience with the Mystic Waters is that if you add too much water to it, the lather gets kind of bubbly and it tends to dissipate on your face. So we'll go ahead and see how this holds up over the shave. But to my recollection, this soap did seem to hold up kind of better than the others without any special handling. So, and so in my razor today, I'm using a Bolzano Blade. It's on its second shave. And these blades work really well for me. I know that they get kind of some mixed reviews on the forums and whatnot, but they seem to be pretty reliable for me. So they're made in Germany. They're a German-made blade. I don't know if they're made in the same factory as the Merkur blades or what, but they are made and sold in Germany. So I guess that's a possibility. Maybe someone can comment below if they know more about these blades, but they do work really well for me. So, okay, second pass. So it looks like the lather's holding up pretty good on the brush. Sometimes, like I said, with the some of the other Mystic Waters, if you have too much water on there, or if you put your brush in the scuttle down, you know, with the knot down, some of the water will leach out of the breach of the knot and it will dilute the soap and then you'll get this kind of dissipating lather. But said with this one, I haven't done anything special. I am not using my scuttle. I just have it sitting on the counter here. So but it seems to be holding up pretty good. And one thing that I really like about the Mystic Waters soap is that it really seems to be quite slick. It's one of the slicker soaps that I've used, and the blade just seems to glide across your face with this soap, which is really nice, and it's probably why I kind of put up with some of the lathering issues with the soap that I've had. Is that even at times when I've gotten kind of a subpar looking lather, the protection and the slickness has been really good, and I've always gotten really good shaves with it. So, you know, as far as the performance thing, the soap seems to perform quite well, even though with some of the other blends of it, they've been somewhat finicky with forming an aesthetically pleasing lather. But performance-wise, I have no complaints. In addition, these soaps are, all the ones I've tried have been really strongly scented. They have really great scents. That's one thing that Michelle is really good at, is doing her scents. Her fragrances are great, and so. But just be warned, and I'm sure many of you know that this soap does have a reputation for being a finicky lathering soap. But performance-wise, it's great. Scent-wise, great. So, and as you can see, this has really held up nice. For some reason, me in summer just works great. I don't know what the deal is with it. Why it's easier to lather than some of the other ones. Because the ingredient list is is the same, except for the the fragrance oils that are in them. They all kind of differ depending on whatever the fragrance is that you've got. So. touch up right there, and then we're pretty much done. Alright, so I just wash my face off. It really feels good. So, really happy with this new Savile Row brush. This performs just as well as my 26mm. You know, I think these brushes have really almost a perfect balance between backbone and softness, flow through. They're really well balanced brushes, and they just work great with pretty much all soap. They feel comfortable on the face to use, and I'm really liking the 38 style, 38-24 style hand. This 38 handle. You know, that the indentation there is just perfect for where I like to hold the brush. Just fits in the hand great. It's really comfortable to use, and I'm just really happy with it. So there you go, guys. That's the shave for today. I hope you liked it. Again, I used the Mystic Waters Indian Summer Soap, the Savile Row brush, and the rhodium plated Gillette Aristocrat. And for my aftershave today, I'm going to use a favorite of mine. If you've watched any of these videos, you know that this is one of my favorites, but the Captain's Choice Cat of Nine Tails. Again, this is a great, love bay rum in the fall and winter time. Just really smells great, and I love the smell of the Captain's Choice bay rum. It just really smells great to me. The face feel is awesome. It does have some glycerin in there, which gives you a little bit of moisturizing effect to it, even though it's alcohol based, which is fantastic. So anyways, guys, great shave today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.